Tonight, I talk about the nature of consciousness. What does it really mean? What is our experience like? And the number one tip to create it the way you want.
So another important point I want to make, and this is an example of how I want to challenge and open up your mind to new ways of thinking and understand the concepts that I talk about. These are infinite concepts. So when I'm talking about something like this, like about how I'm going to go into how there's not really one shared universe that we live in. And stick with me. I'll talk through all this, but it's not really that there's one shared universe that we live in. There's more like 8 billion different universes. Because there's 8 billion different people on the planet. Everyone has their own conscious experience of the universe. Yes or yes? Do you see things exactly the same way as your family, your partner, your coworker, your friends? Do you all see things exactly the same way? Do you have the same views on all the people in your life and events, memories? Do you all see politics the same way? Do you all see anything exactly the same way? Or does it vary slightly to majorly among everyone you know? Think about that. That's a different world. That's a different universe that you are living in compared to them. We've all heard these kind of simple examples, like two people leave work at the same time and it starts pouring rain and neither of them have an umbrella. And one of them, oh, it's the worst, and his evening's ruined, and he goes home and he's mad because maybe it's an expensive suit and it's wet, and he takes it out on his wife and kids and so on and so forth. And he blames it on the rain. And the other person thinks, oh, wow, that's actually kind of nice and refreshing. And I think I'm actually going to walk home instead of taking the subway. And they kind of bask in the rain. Their shoes will dry off and they go home and they're in a more playful mood. They've kind of connected with their inner child on that walk home. And they go home and they're playing with their kids more enthusiastically than they normally do. And they hug their wife a little tighter. And they just have a little bit more love and gratitude in their hearts. Think about the difference in those two situations. And this is your life. That's not a silly, stupid example. That's your life. That's it. It's all those micro moments. It's all those little moments. And the things that I teach in my videos on my channel are how to be like the person who loves and embraces the rain. Because that's a skill. I can teach it. I've learned it. I've spent 6 years and about $70,000 getting educated in how to become the person who loves the rain. The person who is not full of toxic positivity and just putting frosting on dog poop. Not that person. But the person who changes the way they see themselves, who goes within to do work, who doesn't think that things need to change in the outside world for them to feel better on the inside. The kind of person who knows what they want and really knows what they want. They figure that out. They're more aware of their life. They bring more awareness to everything, to who they're being. And their relationships improve and everything. Their life gets better, flat out. Look, I've read a lot of the books, and I've read a lot of books that are under the radar, and listened to people and ideas and really immersed in them. This is all. Ask any of my friends and family, and I want to see you in the comments. If you are a friend or family member and you have seen the way that I've changed and the things that I talk about and how I drink less, these things, tell me. And if you've been inspired by any of this, tell me. I'm here for you, and I'm also here for me. This is another thing I wanted to be very clear on. This is an entirely selfish endeavor of me. I am here to teach. What's the best way to really learn something? Well, it's to teach it. So here I am, teaching you everything I know that I've been learning in the last 6 years, and especially the things that I'm learning right now, because I feel like my growth is really hockey sticking. It certainly has in the last 12 months. A lot more things have clicked. A lot of the work is paying off cumulatively that I've been doing for the last 6 years. I mean, do I not sound like I'm describing any other skill? And that's my point. This is a skill. This is a practicable skill. This works. The work works if you do. And it's all about who you're being, and it's all about what you're committed to. There's another reason I'm doing this. I've been thinking about this idea of being your word, and I thought to myself, damn, I am not my word. I'm really not. I often say things and don't follow through on them, and I don't clean it up. Even me. So here I am, creating with my word. I will be making videos every single day on YouTube for the next 2 years. And as a result of that, my being is going to expand infinitely. Here I am teaching what I'm learning, the best parts of what I'm learning. You know I'm going to give you the good stuff because that's what I want to learn. I want to push the envelope for, and as a fun game to play, not because I feel like I got somewhere to get to. No, I lost all that. I dropped all that. I'm not attached to this. It's just what I know I'm supposed to be doing and what I was born to do, and I'm great at it. And I don't say that with some level of...
Level of what? Oh my gosh. I guess you're going to have to come back tomorrow for the fourth and final part of this talk to watch me clean this kind of mess that I'm creating at the end here up. It's going to be fun. In the meantime, please like, subscribe, tell your friends and neighbors and stuff like that. And I'll see you tomorrow. Love you. Bye.